all of those lost episodes that I found was creepy, but not this one. This one is stupid. I was just looking up on Amazon Prime, and until I was just looking at some romance movies that I might like watching, until I found one. It was called Cashback. It had my name in it. So I was like, oh yeah, I'd like to watch that movie. So I clicked on it. And of course, there were no warnings or anything. If they do have a warning, then I'll put a note on it saying that it's not for kids. And if a child is watching this, they have to watch with parental guidance. And there was no warning or anything like that. It just cuts to the logos, promos, everything like that. And then it cuts to the fight scene where the people broke up, where a man and a woman broke up. The woman had lost her sugar, and she threw a mug at him, causing it to shatter into chunks and pieces and scattered all over the floor. And he yelled, "Ouch!" before throwing a lamp on him. And when he did, I'm not sure what happened next, so I think probably the train station part. Nah, that's just probably from the Lost World of Jurassic Park. Moving on, let's just skip some scenes. And there was something in the way. And there was something was off in the movie. A detective of a store, and the man who was walking, he was we'll call him Mike, alright? We'll call him Mike, alright? Yeah, his name is Mike the Man. So Mike was walking through the store trying to buy some groceries until he found so many women. I don't know how many they were, but it was so many of them. Probably like 31 of them. And then time froze, which that means the time has stopped. And everything was just frozen and dead silent. And then Mike just walked up to one of the women and pets her on the shoulder, just pats her on the shoulder before a flashback came on. It showed him he was very young, and he was like 6 or 7. I think he probably turned 7. It was probably 4 days after he turned 7. And then he was just playing and all that stuff until the door opened, revealing to be legs walking. The boy then looked at it, what the legs were doing. The legs were some sort of thing. And then, once he turned around, and saw it. The legs were coming upstairs. And also, the man, said,
I was 6 or 7 when that this happened, and all of that stuff. And my mom was in her late teens. She was job role as an English thingy class during then.
and the boy's eyes widened, including mine as well. It showed a towel hat on her with big white things. Yeah, big white things. And then the boy just kept looking. And it showed a close-up shot. Oh, sweet goodness. And sweet jeez. And they showed a close-up of her. She had a spine that was just like if her spine was folded, and yeah, her back was folded, and then she was walking with a big tongue sticking out like an obstagoon's tongue. And the boy had that obstagoon tongue as well, as I mentioned that earlier. And then when she turned around to go up the second stairs, it then pruned down to her face. And she had the most gorgeous face I ever seen. It depicted of a young woman's face. And you could reveal her big white ball on her chest. Those balls on your chest. And then she just went back. And he was surprised to see the intensity of the beautiful and then the boy realized that there was a piece of clothing on the floor, so he picked it up. Yeah, and also I had a tongue long as an obstagoon. I was like Kiss. And then the boy just knocked on the door. And then the mother heard him off screen. And then she came up to him. And oh, sweet goodness, she had the most youngest in my life. Just things on her chest and something down on her fur. Then she said,
What do you want?
in a sexy tone. And the boy said,
Are these yours?
and the mother said,
Yes, they are.
before she could close the door, I just went berserk and just ran up to the screen and then just jumped into the screen and then lunged onto her and then proceeded to close the door and then just pull out my and we did the deed. And after and she very harshly to the point that water was running. And I was that. And once we were done, she announced, and she was, and me and I slept in the bedroom. It later then fades back to me when I'm reading this creepypasta. This Crappypasta, that's what it meant. And once I was done, I unrecorded it and edited it. And I was thinking about it the entire time. I just put hand sanitizer on my hair and then after that, after editing, I went back to watch some Teletubbies. And yeah. Also, movies can make us laugh, they can make us cry, and sometimes in their secrets, they can make us horny.